waste is exported from Eastern Europe and other countries to the Asia region, where it is brought into ports and is then turned over to the waste management systems that exist. Now, sometimes those waste management systems are good and they're effective, and transportation to dump sites or recycling centers is effective. But in many cases, the waste management systems are not adequate to cope with their own domestic production of waste, let alone the import of waste from other countries. And so then we're seeing that waste is mismanaged on land and leaking. We call it leaking into the environment. It's able to escape into roads, into pavements, into drainage systems, into rivers and waterways. And of course, most waterways lead to the ocean.
Has the COVID pandemic exacerbated the problem of plastic waste in the oceans at all?
Well, we know anecdotally it has, and we know from beach cleanup evidence that it has. We're seeing, of course, many more items which are related to personal protection. And the disposable masks, of course, are one of the main items that we're seeing that are part of that now mismanaged waste in many of these countries. Just in terms of the market value of disposable masks, we know in 2019 there was about a market of a value of about $800 million. And in 2020, that rose to $166 billion. So if you just think about the demand in production and consumption, and then most of these disposable items going into the same mismanaged or partially managed waste management systems that we have, then they are just definitely adding to the volume that we're seeing ultimately at the dump sites and being released or escaping into the environment and into the oceans as well.